Hey Clashers, the Witch and the Golden Giant are going to come to Clash Mini. In the next update, we're going to have those new 2 Mini joining the game. And we're going to talk about all of those abilities in today's video. And we're starting things off with the Witch. The Witch is a backline Mini, she doesn't have too many hit points, but she is dealing quite a bit of damage with her skeletons, and that is her first ability. The Witch is able to spawn 2 skeletons when her energy bar is full, and then she's just going to spawn them, and those skeletons are going to fight for her. This is pretty strong, to be honest, and can turn in a lot of fights. The next level up, the next star ability is actually that instead of spawning 2 skeletons, she is spawning 3 skeletons, which is crazy. That's really, really powerful. The next ability is that, or the next star ability is that those skeletons, instead of having 2 hit points, those skeletons are going to have 4 hit points, so 2 bonus hit points. And the last ability, the last star power, is pretty crazy because her regular ability is going to become a clash ability, which means she's going to cast that at the beginning of the match. This combined with the star ability where she's spawning 3 skeletons is pretty strong. And take a look at that. Take a look at the skin, which is going to come for the Witch as well. It's looking awesome, especially how those new skeletons look like in the skin. I just cannot get over it. It's insanely, insanely cool. And the next mini is going to be the Golden Giant. The Golden Giant, as it's already telling you by the name, is going to be a new tank in Clash Mini. He's going to be your frontline mini to make sure that it's not only taking damage, but as well coming with the ability where it's doing a headbutt to the next opponent, next mini, next hero, whatever is close to it, and it's going to stun it and deal damage, but it's stunning itself as well. The first star ability is that whenever it's stunned, you're going to heal and recover those hit points, which is crazy. Like, you're getting so tanky when there's no wizard on the other side, obviously. The next one is going to be when it's dying, that there's a huge healing field, which is really powerful as well. And the last star ability, the last star level, is that all of the damage and the stun duration is actually doubled. But remember, you're not only stunning the opponent, but you're stunning yourself as well. So, interesting to use, to say the least. This new mini is coming with a new skin as well. It's looking pretty cool. I mean, it's a nice diver, and it's fitting the overall theme of this update. So I think we should dive into a couple of decks on how you can use those mini the best way. And I think the Witch is fitting really, really well with the Barbarian King, because the Barbarian King ability is giving all of the mini on your board bonus damage. And now think about that. Combine the Witch with her 3-star ability, which means it's the ability that she's spawning skeletons right away, and then combine that with the fact that she's spawning 3 skeletons instead of only 2. You can just pretty much swarm the entire board. It is crazy. But let's start at the beginning. The first round, obviously we just want to place as many troops as possible on the board and just make sure that we're winning the first couple of rounds just with the tankiness of the Barbarian King and obviously his healing power while boosting up your own mini. And after that, try to use the Witch. Try to use the Witch, no problem whatsoever. Obviously, you have to slowly upgrade her and get her to level 2 if possible. Because if you do that, if you're getting the first 2 star upgrades, she's getting really, really strong. And if your opponent does not have any splash damage, you are it is really hard to win that, trust me. Especially for like the Monk or other heroes which do not target multiple mini, it is really, really tricky. On the other side, though, the Witch is not that strong versus the Royal Champion because you always get those resets. So I think the Witch is really, really cool because she is having obviously really good matchups, while some others are not that great. And do we get another Witch? Yes, we actually get another Witch, so we can cycle, like sell one of the other minis, so we can get the optimal upgrade. Remember, with clicking on those mini, you can choose the upgrade order, so we went for the 3-star ability first, and then for the 1-star ability second. This is like the order how you want to upgrade. And take a look at that. Take a look at how many skeletons are getting spawned. This is just brutal. It is so much fun just swarming the entire board. So you can see it. It's more skeletons coming in. More skeletons. There is no, like, if you have no wizard, no giant skeleton whatsoever in your deck, it is hard to deal with that. But obviously we had 2 new mini coming to the game. And the second one is actually a tank. And where is the tank perfect fitting? Well, obviously not in the Baron King deck or like a Shield Maiden deck or something. No, it's really nice in the Queen or the Royal Champion decks because you have a really good counter versus the Baron King, for example, because you can stun him for so long. If your own tank is stunned, you don't mind. It is fine. That's no problem whatsoever. But obviously, if the Barbarian King is stunned and cannot cast his ability or cannot really attack on its own, it's not as strong anymore. So really, it is really clutch, this new tank, this new mini. And the next thing why I think it's really cool is because you can really easily play it in the back. The one reason why the P.E.K.K.A. is so strong versus, for example, the Miner is because the P.E.K.K.A. is so slow. So the P.E.K.K.A. is really likely to stay in the back and protect your Royal Champion or your Queen. Well, the thing is with this new mini, it is really slow as well. It is really slow, and this means really unlikely that actually it's, I don't know, running away or something. Obviously, the one upgrade which I can really give you guys as a suggestion is the heal upgrade. I really like the heal upgrade where it's healing like pretty much the entire field, you have the feeling, for some nice hit points, and make sure that the other tanks in front of your Royal Chip or your Queen are staying alive for even longer. So even versus Queen or Royal Champion players now, you need to use the Wizard with the underheal. And you can see already where I'm going. I feel like the Wizard is going to get like a must-have, a must-pick versus all of those different minis because of the healing power of so many different mini. And then obviously as well, the Witch is spawning so many skeletons that otherwise it's really hard to deal with all of those different mini. As well over here, you can see we're just overrunning the Queen. And with that, it's going to be a quick 3-0. So you can see already all of those new mini coming to Clash Mini. And if you want to always stay up to date when it's coming down to new mini minutes, new updates, or like new sneak peeks for Clash Mini for the game, make sure to follow this channel. Thank you so much for watching. That's already everything for today. We're going to see you with this next sneak peek, hopefully really soon. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.